Gentlemen, Spencer Burnett here, and today we're going to be talking about how to build an entire wardrobe for only $1,000. Now, the clothing that you wear every single day is the uniform of your life. First impression that you make on people is really on the way that you look. So we got to make sure that you're putting out the perfect first impression no matter what the situation is. I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a wardrobe for only $1,000, but a wardrobe that can be that you can have in any context, whether it's going on a fancy date or maybe even just like a daytime or brunch date, or maybe it's a job interview or just hanging out on the weekends. No matter what the situation is, you want to make sure that you're dressed appropriately. Now, we all want to fit in, but we also want to stand out. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to mix and match this wardrobe so you can fit in any situation, but be the kind of guy that stands out. Now, fashion is important because the way people view us and see us is the way that they start their first impressions of us. And so if you're wearing clothes that are dirty or are out of date or don't match or don't fit or just made out of really shitty material, people are going to judge their first impressions of you based on what you're wearing. So what I want to show you guys today is how to pick out an outfit that will work in any situation that you're in. Again, whether it's going out to the bar, going to work, or going to see your family for the weekend. Now, there's a few key elements and key points that you really want to keep in mind when you're building your wardrobe. And the first thing is making sure that the clothes are interchangeable. You want to be able to mix and match your clothing pieces to create brand new outfits. And the more versatile the clothing is, the more outfits that you can create. Now, the second thing is making sure that the clothing is versatile. Now, sometimes when you're wearing a t-shirt, like I'm wearing right now, this is a shirt that I could go work out in, but I also could, spice it up a little bit and put on a suit coat and a nice pair of slacks and dress this shirt up. So the same thing goes for all the elements of your clothes, everything from your belts to your shoes to your socks to your slacks and your suits. After your clothes are interchangeable and versatile, you want to make sure that they fit right. This is one of the biggest things that guys miss. Now, whether you're really lean or you're a bigger fella, you can always find clothes that fit right. And it's a little bit different based on your body type, but we're going to get into that a little bit later. Now, next you want to make sure that your clothes are well taken care of, because there's nothing worse than getting a great piece of clothing and then ruining it by washing it or drying it or ironing it the wrong way, or taking it to the dry cleaners when it's not supposed to be dry cleaned. So caring for your clothes is very important. Also making sure that your clothes are clean, because there's nothing that can ruin the perfect outfit than an unknown stain that you kind of overlooked while you were taking care of your clothes. And finally, the most important part of building a wardrobe is only buying items that you absolutely love. So many of us guys fall into this trap of buying something because it was cheap, it was affordable, it was a great value. I don't care if you're paying $1 for a shirt. If you don't absolutely love the way that you look, the way that you feel in it, the way that it fits you, it's not a good value. On the other hand, there are some items that can be a little bit more expensive. Even if it's a $30 pair of socks, if it's something that you absolutely love and it puts that perfect pop of color into your outfit, then it's worth it. I'm going to be showing you about 24 pieces that you can purchase with only $1,000 that can set you up to be the best dressed guy in the room no matter what the situation, no matter where you take your date, or no matter what type of party you go to. Okay, so let's get into it and try on some outfits. So here are all of the pieces to build an essential wardrobe. Now, everything here, including the suits and these shirts here, only cost $1,000. Now, some pieces are going to be a little bit more expensive than other pieces. That's okay as long as we stay in budget. Now, let's first talk about fit. make sure you are buying clothes that are the right waist size, the right shirt size, the right suit coat size. And the best way to do that is find a tailor in your neighborhood, in your city, and have them measure you and give you back those measurements. Now, some bespokes and custom clothes makers and tailors might be a little apprehensive because if they do the measuring themselves, they want to be the ones that are making your clothes. Offer them 40 or 60 bucks to just do those measurements so you have those yourself. So because when your clothes fit like skin, it can make a very average piece look like it was custom made to you. So the first step is make sure you get measured so your clothes fit just right. So we're gonna start here with the essential pieces. The first one being the suit coat. Now, this suit coat is blue, and you want to either go with a blue or a gray. And if you take a look at all of these clothes here, you'll notice something that they have in common, that nothing here is black and nothing here is brown. Now, it's essential that you go with this type of color scheme because black and brown kind of don't go together. But if you have things in blues and you have things in grays and you have things in navy, you have things in beige, all of those colors can go together. Remember, versatility and interchangeability is key. Now, there are some times to purchase some black and brown stuff, but we'll get to that more towards the end of this course. So this suit coat is blue. It can be dressed up, of course, by adding a shirt to it and a tie, or it can be dressed down by simply having a simple white t-shirt. But you want to make sure you get one good suit that's either blue or gray. In the description, I have all of the links to everything I've purchased here so you know exactly where you can go to buy this. There's a website called The Combatant Gentleman that creates custom suits that are made to your size for only $160. Now, this includes a jacket and a pair of wool slacks as well. A custom-made suit for $160, it's really, really tough to beat. And if the suit fits just right, it's hard to tell the difference between a $2,000 suit and a $160,000 suit. So next in jackets, you wanna go with a classic jean jacket. Now, this is something that's timeless. Another good element of your clothing is to buy things that are timeless. Now, we do want to be fashion forward and kind of relevant to new trends, but as you're building a basic wardrobe, you want to stick to things that will never go out of style. And a great jean jacket is something that never goes out of style. Next, now that we've got our suit, we've got our suit pants, we want to go with a nice pair of jeans. The jeans that I have on now are, a nice pair of jeans, but they're kind of, take a look at this. They're kind of washed out, a little worn, tears in the pants. And right now in 2017, having rips in your pants is rather hip, right? But as time goes on, it doesn't necessarily stay relevant. So you want to get a pair of jeans that can fit anything, whether you're wearing jeans and t-shirt to go watch a football game with the guys, or if you want to put jeans with a suit coat and get a little bit more fancy for a networking event or a fancy dinner. These are simple Levi 511s, and Levi's has all different types of sizes and of fits based on your body type. So if you're a little bit thinner, they've got skinny jeans for you. If you're a little bit bigger, a little heftier, they've got jeans that fill out more of a full seat and fuller thighs. But these here are 511s. They only cost 50 bucks, and you want to make sure that you get a good dark color, because dark jeans that don't have tears in them, again, is a timeless piece. This will never go out of style, and it can be used for simply jeans and a t-shirt, or you can put a nice polo with it. It really can go with any outfit that you wear, so it's really interchangeable and versatile. And only $50, and I'm pretty sure you can find them for a little bit cheaper if you work. When it comes to finding value of clothes, there is this time to money ratio. So if you have more than $1,000 to spend, it's a little bit easier to find clothes in a specialty shop or in a department store when you're willing to pay full price. But if you want to do a little bit of bargain shopping, then you can get away with cheaper clothes, but you gotta work a little bit harder. So if you're gonna go to a Filene's Basement or a TJ Maxx or a Carson's or even a thrift shop, just expect to spend a little bit more time, be a little bit more patient with trying things on, but you can get away with finding really great pieces that aren't that expensive if you're willing to put in the time. Next, let's talk about your next pair of pants. A classic pair of tan chinos. Now, these are great for things that are semi-formal. You're going to church on Sunday, or you're going to a friend's rehearsal dinner, or you're going to a date on at brunch on a Sunday. A pair of just tan chinos are perfect. Once again, this goes with anything. You could wear a brown with this, you could wear black with this, and you can wear any colors like blues and grays and greens. Really versatile and again, timeless. A pair of good chinos will never go out of style. Let's get into shoes. Now, shoes can make or break an outfit, and one of the biggest mistakes that I see guys make is wearing just a simple pair of black New Balance gym shoes for every outfit that they have. Now, with gym shoes, you want to make sure that you get something that you can both wear to the gym, but also something that you could wear with a suit and be a little bit more edgy, but have it still work. A pair of Adidas Superstars, again, is a timeless shoe. These have been in style for decades, and they're making a big comeback right now in 2017, or they have been for a little bit. But once again, you can wear these with a pair of suit pants, and you can also wear these with just a basic white tee. Really versatile, very comfortable, always in style, timeless shoe. These are only about $80. Next is a good dress shoe. Now you notice this is a tan dress shoe. I got this at Top Man. These were only, I believe, $60. Now you can go to DSW and find shoes just like this for under $80. The deals are out there. You can go online and you can find a shoe just like this. But if you notice, it's tan. It's not brown, it's not black, so it can go with a gray suit, it can go with a blue suit, it can go with a pair of jeans, and it can go with a pair of those chinos that I showed you. So a good pair of dress shoes. Now next is like everyday sport shoes. These gym shoes I got online from Amazon for $17. Now these are shoes that are meant for like functional training and for Tai Chi and free running or parkour. Again, you can wear these with jeans, you can wear these with shorts, you can wear these with the chinos, almost any outfit. And if you notice the colors, a dark blue, a little bit of kind of tan down here, and yellow, these colors go with all other colors, making them really versatile. Let's talk about shirts next. With the collared shirt, you want to make sure you have two types of collared shirts. One white shirt and one blue shirt. A blue shirt's going to be a little bit more for business, and a white shirt always looks good. No matter what height, shape, size, color you are, a man in a really nice white button-up shirt looks clean and classy. When we're looking at a white shirt, you want to make sure that you got a little bit of texture. So if you can see this, a little bit of texture on this. No patterns, just a little texture makes it stand out, makes it unique, makes it its own. Now there's nothing wrong with a plain white t-shirt that has no patterns, but this just adds a little bit more depth to it. You can wear this shirt wide open, you can wear it with a tie, it doesn't really matter, but it always looks good. Now with a blue shirt, if you take a look at this pattern here, this is a blue shirt with just a little bit of pattern. Now a little bit of pattern is okay because you could wear a pattern tie with this, or you could wear a solid tie with this and it would still look good. Again, if you want to go a little bit more conservative, you can go with a light blue shirt, kind of that Facebook or corporate blue. And again, it goes with a blue suit, it goes with a tan suit, it goes with a black suit, a gray suit. These two colors, the white and blue, are absolutely interchangeable with anything. Now here's another option of a shirt. Now I got this one from Zara, and these shirts from Zara, these button-ups, are $30 to $50. They're really not that expensive. It's perfect for guys that are more trim. If you're a bigger dude, there are other companies that fit for big and tall guys. And so the clothes might be a little bit more expensive, but you can follow exactly the same principles. But see, this pattern is light enough for it to be passed off from far away as a solid color. So this is a little bit more edgy, a little bit more unique and specific, so it's not as versatile as those other two shirts that I showed you, but it's right up there, and it's a really cool shirt. Let's talk about t-shirts. Every guy should have a classic white t-shirt. Now this is a classic white t-shirt that's a V-neck from H&M. And at H&M, I believe that these are only $5 to $10, depending on what sales that they have on, but they fit really well. It's a really good material, and if you rip it, you stain it, or something happens with it, really easy to replace and really affordable to have a couple of these. Again, these are $5 or $10, and every guy should have a white t-shirt because it goes with everything. You could wear this again with your chinos. You could wear those with your jeans. You could wear this white t-shirt with some suit pants, some wool pants, and a sport coat, and pull off kind of a casual summer but semi-formal look. So a white t-shirt is essential. Next, you want to have colored t-shirts. Now I've got a few of them here. This one here is also from H&M. It was $10. And if you notice again, this green color will go with the tan of the chino. It will go with the blue of the jeans. It will go even with the blue of these wool pants here. Having different colored V-necks can just completely change your outfit and go from, you can be have a jeans and t-shirt look, and as long as you've got a few of these t-shirts, you could have 5 or 6 different looks for less than $40. So having a good colored t-shirt is essential. Now, here's another shirt, which is a crew neck. This is maroon. Also goes with all of the colors that we've been talking about. This maroon also goes good with a black or a gray outfit as well. This one is from, I believe, American Apparel. Yeah, this one's from American Apparel, and their shirts are a little bit more expensive, probably around the $20 to $30 range, but the material is fantastic, and it's the type of t-shirt that you can work out in, but you could also dress it up, put on a nice belt, put on those chinos and these shoes here, and really have a nice kind of semi-formal look. Next is this shirt here. Now this is one of my favorites, guys. This is a shirt from 32 Degrees. Now you can get these at Macy's, and you could also get them at Costco, and they're only $10 shirts, and they're made out of a material that is kind of like Lycra. It's tough to explain what it feels like, but it feels fancy, but also really breathable. So I've worn this shirt everything to going out to a bar or a nightclub, all the way down to workouts or martial arts sparring competitions. These shirts are they stay dry, they stay clean really easily, and they go with almost anything, and the fit is absolutely awesome with these shirts. 32 Degrees, it's a great company. Now here is another shirt from 32 Degrees, and these are your long sleeve shirts. And once again, you can wear this to work out in, you can wear this to bed, or you can wear this with a nice pair of jeans and those superstars and a little bit of an accessory, like a nice watch or a chain, and really have a clean, simple look that you can wear out to a restaurant, or you can wear just hanging out with your friends, on a lazy Sunday. Next is the classic Henley. Again, another timeless piece. These have been in style forever. And the buttons on the front make it a little bit more formal. This one is long sleeve that you can roll up and pin onto the pin up here, so kind of making it a short sleeve shirt. It's perfect for the spring, the winter, the summer, or the fall. And once again, this light blue color goes with almost anything. You could wear this with brown, you could wear this with black, gray, blue, and tan. So really versatile color and a really versatile shirt. You could throw a sport coat over this and get a really crisp, casual, but still kind of high class look. And you can also wear it down with a pair of sweatpants, nice sweatpants, not sweatpants with holes in it and stuff. You could wear it with a nice pair of sweatpants and go out to lunch and still be looking stylish. Next, classic polo. Now, should have at least one polo shirt. Now, some polo shirts are made really cheap. This one is from Zara. This one was $30, and the material is great. It's got a little bit of stretch in the arms, so it's nice and form-fitting. Same thing with the stretch that it has at the bottom, and it's just a really soft material. And when you're dressing for the spring or the fall or even the summer, having a really clean-looking, well-fitting polo is an essential for any type of wardrobe. And again, I got this at Zara for $30. Next, one of my favorite pieces to wear, which is just a light sweater. Now, once again, you can wear this with a pair of jeans. You can wear this with the chinos, some wool pants, and you can even put a suit coat over it and kind of have more of a formal fall wear type of look. But having a nice light material sweater that you can wear over a shirt, so you get a little bit of color coming out of it, is an essential piece. Especially when you're those cool summer nights that it's too warm for a jacket, but not really warm enough to be wearing short sleeves. Having a nice sweater is essential. And I got this from H&M, and I believe it was only $15 to $20 depending on the sale that you've got going on. So now let's talk about accessories. If we're building just a fundamental wardrobe, you want to have a belt that is versatile. Now this belt here is both brown and black, and it switches by switching the way that the orientation of the head of the belt. And so this way you can have one belt for $30 that is both brown and black. You want to make sure that your belt color matches your shoe color, or at least it's close to your shoe color. So if you're using more of these tan shoes, you want to go with the brown. If you're using more kind of monochromatic colors like your blacks and your grays and your whites, you want to go with the black. If you're wearing a pair of shoes like this, depending on the rest of your outfit, you probably want to go with the brown. The brown looks really good with the blue. And finally, let's talk socks. So socks don't really seem that important because they're hidden by your pants and they're hidden by your shoes, and you really only get to see a little bit around the ankle. But those little bits of material that are in between clothes, whether it's an undershirt or whether it's a sock or just a collar popping out of a sweater. Those little bits of fabric really give you an opportunity to make subtle but noticeable fashion statements. You want to get a set of socks that are versatile, that have patterns on them. One of the biggest mistakes I see guys make is wearing white socks with everything, or wearing black socks with everything. Be sure to get patterned socks and match those socks with the rest of your outfit. It shows that you have an attention to detail. It shows that you really care about the way you look from top to bottom. So these socks here, I'm going to give you guys a link to Amazon.com, and there's a place where you can get a dozen socks for $14, and there's all different types of patterns. But if you take a look at the blues and the beige and the grays in here, and the grays and the purples in here, and the kind of brown, maroon, and blues and grays here, and the brown, black, and purple and gray here, those are all colors that go with everything that I've showed you guys here today. So these 4 pair of socks individually are all that you would need to build this whole wardrobe. Now, building a wardrobe with specific intention demonstrates something about you as a man. It demonstrates that you think before you act. It demonstrates that you have an attention to detail. It demonstrates that you actually care about the way things look, the way that things are perceived, and the way that things are taken in by the outside world. And whether you're trying to make that big sale, to get that raise or get that job, or if you're trying to seduce that girl that you've been wanting for a long time, the way that you present yourself represents the decisions that you make. You will be hired and women will love you not based on how much money you have or how good looking you are, but based on your behavior. When you dress appropriately for the occasion and when you add an element of style and of detail, it demonstrates that you are self-aware, that you have a higher standard for yourself, and that you pay attention to the little things because the little things matter. And when a woman is considering you or your boss is considering you for that next job, they're going to know that your level of mastery is congruent to the level of detail that you deem to be significant. And when someone is bringing you into their organization, or a woman bringing you into their life, they want to know that you think before you do things and that you have good style, good taste, and attention to detail. All right, so what I'm going to show you guys next is how to pair these pieces of clothing in order to create outfits for any different occasion. So let's get started. Now here's an example of a standard jeans and t-shirt look. Really basic. We've got the white shirt, we've got the blue jeans on, and we've got the Adidas Superstars. Okay, this is a really good casual look, and suited for anything that's really anything but not formal. But if it is a little bit more formal, you can choose to put on a jacket. And when you put on the jacket, it instantly becomes kind of a semi-formal, really hip type of look. Okay? And now you can go to that networking event, or you can go to dinner, or this is a great look for going out to the bars or the nightclubs or out on a date. But let's say we want to make it a little bit more casual. Let's say it's spring or fall and we're doing something kind of outdoorsy, maybe going to a concert or something. Then you just match it up with the jean jacket. Now don't be afraid to wear two jean patterns. Make sure they're not too close together. There's some contrast there. But you can wear this jean jacket and have a much more casual look. As you can see here. This is a little bit more relaxed, but still ready to go out, and you're still looking trendy and hip. All right, so here's another outfit that would be really good for something to go to work in, or maybe a happy hour after work, or catching a drink with a nice young lady after the day is done. We've got the polo shirt here, we've got the chinos, the brown belt, and the tan shoes. And also notice the kind of maroon and blue in the socks that really go well with the shirt. Now this outfit can also work if you're wearing just if you're wearing more of this kind of green colored shirt as well. It would just make it a little bit less formal, but still really trendy and hip. It dresses it down a little bit, but it still is respectable to go out in. Now you can make this outfit a little bit more formal by adding a collared shirt. Make sure that the shirt is tucked in, especially when you're wearing chinos, and it just makes it a little bit classier, a little bit more business formal. Now, if you want to spice it up even more, you can add the suit coat to this and have a really crisp, clean type of spring look to yourself. And once again, this is perfect for work, perfect for a date, and perfect for anything that you want to be kind of semi-formal and a little bit fancy with. Now you want to make sure that when you have your suit coat, that when you go out to shake someone's hand, you get a little bit of the sleeve there. If you don't, your suit coat is a little bit too long. You also want to make sure that when you're standing, your suit coat comes in nice and tight on your body. Even if you're a little bit more overweight, you want to make sure that it conforms to your body, because loose clothing makes you look heavier than you actually are. So if you notice that any of your shirts and your suits aren't fitting like this, bring them to the tailor and have them custom build that shirt, those pants, that suit to your body. It's going to make you look your best, your most fit, whether you're lean or a little bit more heavy set. Now, if you also notice on this shirt that it's well fitted around the neck and especially on the sides here. And when the shirt's tucked in, you notice that there's not a big billowing bunch of fabric in the back. If you're getting that on your shirts, you want to bring it to the tailor, and for under $20, he can make sure that shirt is perfectly fitted to you. Now remember, it's not about tight, it's about fit. And if you're buying clothes that are not fitted very well, it's going to make you look more overweight and out of shape no matter what size you are. If you're bigger, you're skinnier, you're trimmer, or more muscular, it's going to ruin the perception of your body by having poor fitting clothes. So make good friends with your tailor, because he's going to be the one responsible for making sure that you're looking your sharpest. Here's another really good casual look. This is the shirt, the 32 Degrees shirt, again, under $15 from Costco or Macy's. And I wore a little an undershirt here for a little bit of color, a maroon here, and then went with the brown belt, with the chinos, and then with the cheap gym shoes, again, $20 from Amazon.com. And this is also a really good casual look that you can wear at really any time of day. And let's actually take a look at what this looks like with the sport coat. I feel like with the sport coat that you can actually make this a little more formal. It looks nice with the red and with the slate color of the shirt, and then with the chinos and the blue pants. Now, with a suit coat, you want to make sure that you have them cut the coat a little bit shorter, okay? Because typical suit coats, the way that it goes is the longer the coat is, the more formal it is. I'm sure you guys have seen tuxedos that go all the way down to like the middle of the hamstring, and or that have like tails on them. But when you're getting a suit, if you want that suit to be versatile, have them cut it a little bit shorter so it can act as a sport coat as well as a suit coat. Because it looks a little bit weird wearing a suit coat that's really long with a pair of chinos or regular slacks or jeans. But this is another good way to just add a little bit of formal touch to your look. And then you can remove the layers and look less and less formal. So as we remove the jacket, it becomes kind of more of a like a nighttime look, but maybe not necessarily formal. Then if we take this off, it becomes even more of a casual look, but still works. And as you guys can see, you don't need a whole lot of clothing in order to have a full dynamic wardrobe that can appropriately dress you for any situation. It's all about mixing and matching. And if you've noticed that we're able to mix and match any of the elements, any of the single pieces of clothing to make kind of this cocktail called an outfit that is unique and is completely your style and is really versatile, and it's all pieces, again, that fit really well and that feel really good on your body. So that's just a few outfits that you can make with all of these pieces for about $1,000, actually a little bit under $1,000. But where to next? Because all wardrobes are built over time. It's not like you completely wipe everything out and then you buy new stuff. So make sure that every single month that you're going out and buying 1 or 2 pieces, and again, it doesn't have to be very expensive, but to continue to expand that wardrobe. Now, once you have your basics, then you can start going into things that aren't as versatile, but they're kind of your specialty pieces. So if you want to get into something like this type of t-shirt that's kind of a graphic tee that is unique, this doesn't go with everything we have here. It might not really go well with the chinos, but it's a really cool piece. It's got a scoop neck, which is really in these days, opposed to a crew neck, which is really tight against the neck, or a V-neck, which is clearly in the shape of a V. You can buy something, like this, that is a really outrageous color that, again, might not go with something that's maybe like a brown pair of pants, but again, a specialty piece. Or you can have a piece like this, my Dos Diablos shirt, which is one of my favorite places to eat tamales in Chicago. I like it because I like representing that company. They're friends of mine, and it's something fun to wear with just jeans and a t-shirt, but you really couldn't wear that under a suit or to something formal. Another specialty piece is the classic black tee. Now, if you look here, this has also got a scoop neck, which is really relevant right now, but it is a little bit trendy, so maybe not as timeless as a crew neck or a V-neck, but still a really great piece, especially if you've got like a chain or something. Or a piece like this, which is simply just a cotton shirt that has a unique pattern on it. This is fun. I got this from Zara, and again, it was probably maybe $30 or $40. So once you have your foundational pieces, be sure to go out and continue to buy new stuff, because as your personality changes, as your life circumstance changes, as the seasons change, so should your fashion. You want to make sure that you're keeping up to date with yourself and the way that you represent yourselves. So be sure to really embrace fashion, because it is the outer skin that you wear that represents who you are, how you feel, and what you think, and the decisions that you make. Now, in addition to this, there's a couple accessories that I want to tell you about. Here's what I mean by accessories. Accessories are the additional things that you need in your wardrobe that aren't necessarily clothing. These here are essential. Metal collar stays, and I have a link for you guys on Amazon to buy these. But these keep your collars of your shirts very crisp and clean, and even if you wash these, they don't bend like the plastic ones do. Another great accessory is these pins that you put on suits or on shirts, just to add a little bit of flair, a little bit of color, a little bit of character to your outfit. A little bit goes a long way. Same thing with a pocket square or a really nice tie or a nice watch. These little things do matter, although they are not essential. That's why we call them accessories. Now, this one is important, to put these shoe trees in your shoes, because with your shoes, you're going to get these bends in your shoe right here. And when you put the shoe trees in, it tightens the shoe so it can't bend here, and it keeps your shoes lasting much, much longer. So any of your formal shoes or leather shoes, even if they're leather gym shoes, get yourself some shoe trees to put into your shoes in between wearing them, and you're going to make your shoes last a heck of a lot longer. Another good specialty piece is just another pair of shoes. These I absolutely love. They're called Feivyus. They're what Shaolin monks wear and functional training and martial artists wear, and I like to wear them out. Again, $20 on Amazon. I included a link for you guys. Nobody else anywhere is wearing these things, and I've literally been stopped on the street and had people ask me if they could take a picture of my shoes and where to get them. But once again, these are black shoes, so they don't really go with everything. So have this be an additional piece as you're building out your wardrobe. And finally, doing something as simple as just a nice pair of sunglasses and a unique hat. This is from a Chicago-based company called Chronology, and it's the Chicago Beast. It's a mixture of the Bulls and the Blackhawks and the Bears. And doing something simply like this can change your look, make it way more kind of hip, way less formal, and completely change an outfit just by adding a couple accessories. So there you have it, guys. A full wardrobe for only $1,000 and almost endless combinations of outfits. We pick clothes out that we loved. We pick clothes out that were versatile and interchangeable and could be worn in whatever context that life throws at you. Everything from a date to hanging out with your friends to business networking events and everything in between. And remember what I said. Wear clothes that you love. If you don't love your clothes, don't buy it, because when you love the way you look and the way that you feel, the energy that you emit becomes more magnetic, more energetic, and people want to be around you more. So pick up these items, build out your wardrobe, continue to build your wardrobe, and let it evolve as you evolve. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.